Mr. Boonall's Gaming News.
Welcome back to the channel, Boonall Brigade Generals and Lords and Ladies. We need to talk about the sudden massive influx of castle building games on the horizon. Now, we all know Manor Lords most likely. I've played it. I have about 25 hours in it, and I've actually been thinking about doing a little bit of a playthrough on the channel. So if you're interested in that, let me know below in the comments. But today is about something a little bit different. While Manor Lords has been really dominating the medieval city building meta for the past, I don't know, year or so, right? And for good reason. It looks beautiful. It is a good game. I do like it. But one thing, and one of the reasons why I only have about 25 hours in the game, is because of the lack of kind of a castle building mechanic. That's really what I thought Manor Lords was going to have, was a much more robust castle building, you know, build your city around a castle, make your own castle, defend it from enemies kind of thing. And to be 100% honest, I haven't played in almost a year and a half at least. So maybe I could jump back in there and kind of see what's changed. And again, that might be something I'm looking at to do for the channel. Well, it looks like the developers have heard our battle cries. Today we are going to be watching and reacting to two upcoming medieval strategy castle building games. And I'm sure hoping that this is going to bring on a new castle building renaissance. I actually bought not too long ago Going Medieval, which really did actually hit that scratch for me. Though I need to give that some more shots. That was a fun game for a while, but I kind of moved away from it as I started getting into War of Dots and Lines of Battle stuff. So these new upcoming games are Bergfried, I hope I'm saying that right, and the legendary Stronghold 4. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I played the original Stronghold, my God, 30 years ago. I'm not even sure when that came out, but I think it was in the 90s, right? Or early 2000s. I played that original one and I absolutely loved that game and played the heck out of it. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna watch those videos, we're gonna react, we're gonna talk about what's going on in this new upcoming castle building renaissance. But generals, before we hit play, if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel, Mr. Boonall Gaming. We are a new channel, we are trying to grow, and every little bit helps, and it does mean the world to me. And hey, if you're still watching right now, go ahead and give me a big like. That also helps get my videos out to the wider audience. And if you're on mobile, please consider hyping the video below. It only takes a second, it's one click, and that really does push us into the algorithm so more people can see all about these brand new castle strategy games coming out. All right, lords and ladies, let's go ahead and jump in here now to the trailers. First up, we're taking a look at the Bergfried trailer. From what I've been reading on the Steam page, this game seems laser focused on fixing the rigid, blocky systems that we're used to in these kind of city builder games. They are promising a more organic building experience on a unique grid system. That means instead of perfectly square walls with right angles, we can build irregular, historically accurate European castles. We can use our imagination and get funky with it. I'm currently trying to get into that early access playthrough so I can bring you all gameplay footage as soon as possible. So keep your fingers crossed that I get access to that soon and I can start playing myself and get some experience. I'm really excited about this. I love castle building games. That's something I think that's missing big time, like building our own cool castles. Okay, generals, enough talk. Let's get into the trailer here. So obviously it's a city builder. Here you can see, you know, these walls are following like the rock formations. It's definitely going to have some resource management, right? Going to chop down trees, quarry stuff. So, yeah, that looks just like Manor Lord, and so does this, right? So that's one of the things Manor Lord did really well, was to have the idea of having your own city in medieval times, and then also like being able to battle real time, to pulling troops from your city to populate your army. Look at that, that's pretty cool. Very cool. So here we go. Now this again is what I'm missing, I think, from Manor Lord. It's been, like I said, it's been a little while since I played, but look at this. You already have a tiny little house, your motte, I guess, and or is that the Bailey? It's been a long time since I played Stronghold. But yeah, look, you're building walls around your place. You have 1,000 stone up there. You're gonna put like a little front house on there, expanding the walls, tower in the back. Okay. Well, that was a pretty short one, but that looks good. Okay, and now for the second trailer. You can see here, right, like you have your own little city. There's some like grain stuff in there, farms, and boom, look at that castle. And it's got first person. Looks like you can walk through your castles. That is super cool. Look at the layers you have there, your inner castle, your inner walls. We saw this one in the first trailer, but you can like, it shapes the walls. You don't build just straight. You can actually drag and kind of click. The roads as well. And you can have obviously like wooden walls too, a wooden castle. That's interesting. That's how you start off maybe. Now look at this. Now let's look at that real quick. Now that looks a lot like the Manor Lord thing, but I guess these are where you're different. I mean, you got hunting up here, you got forestry, fishing, grain, farming. Here's wine and grapes down here. Stone quarries. I wonder what that is. Because, is that water, I guess, maybe? Spring? And then there's iron over here.
And strategy. Assemble carpenters.
You can build your castle. You have yourself some your people working in the city. Wooden castle turning into a stone one. Yep, and then a secondary outer wall. Boom, there it is. Yep, as it grows. That looks pretty cool.
Yes, my lord.
And you can defend the walls here. You got your bad guys out back.
Uphold justice by the sword.
And then have some kind of combat mechanics here. There's the peasant army, rebel army.
And destroy the treacherous knight.
I mean, it looks pretty cool to me.
When your castle and town is
Ooh, don't destroy my walls. Is there like real battle damage, I wonder?
Fortify your courage. Rise.
Ooh, look at that.
Rise a knight. And wish list now on Steam.
Wow. Okay, so I mean, I think that looks pretty cool. I really like the idea of being able to like build your own castles in, you know, however you want. Not just necessarily a square block. Okay. Okay, so Bergfried looks incredible for that kind of sandbox feel, but this next one hits a little bit different, right in that nostalgia bone for all you people that played Stronghold in the past. Stronghold 4. Firefly Studios just announced Stronghold 4, and for those of you who have been with me for a little while now, then you again know that I really enjoy these castle building games. I got Going Medieval, I have Manor Lord, I've played Stronghold original ones back in the day. I got Anvil Empire's playtest. I really do love castle building. I actually used to live in Germany and Europe, so I've been to a bunch of castles. Maybe that's what it is. But I love the castles. I love being able to like build your own version of a castle and defend it against enemies. This new entry is a massive return to the medieval roots that we all got hooked on in the first couple Strongholds. It's a prequel narrative apparently, and it is running on Unreal Engine 5, so you know it's gonna look so cool. They've added dynamic weather where apparently it can actually affect how your archers fire, you know, because you can't fire that far in the rain. And it includes snow that will stunt your plants, you know, an early frost in the spring. We're talking 22 campaign missions and an 8-player skirmish mode as well. Now let's see if it captures that classic 2001 nostalgic magic that I remember from my childhood. Here's the trailer for Stronghold 4.
Welcome to
Okay, here we're at Stronghold. Now this already reminds me of the original Stronghold where you have all your different, like your bread makers. Here, look how big that castle is. Now, I remember this is a much less, this is more of a rigid story-based.
I'm sure you're up to the task of bringing the place back into splendor. Might I suggest
Quarries, yeah, your mines, quarries. You're smelting.
We can train soldiers and
so again, you can build out your castles here, but I think this is going to be a little bit more of a rigid experience. This is more of a campaign and mission focused versus open game, open world.
That's a nice thingy Bob the church has there.
What's going on with the cats?
It's my time to shine. This inferno is punishment for our sins. A huge invasion force
that looks so
is
cool.
marching on the castle, my liege.
See, now there's a couple good different examples of ways you can make castles.
Make no mistake, I'll keep fighting.
Battle damage. Ooh. Looking pretty cool.
I have a favor to ask.
Stronghold 4 coming in 2026. Wishlisted on Steam if you like. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, it also says there's going to be a demo, right? Demo available, yep, June 23rd. So you know I'm going to be getting that demo and I'm going to be playing it here on the channel. So if you like that idea, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and you'll be watching it on here. I'll be doing a review. Now I think, while they're both, of course, castle games, look how happy he is. I mean, you remember, these are like, this looks just like how it did back in the day. I remember that guy down there with the book, yep. Very cool. Well, generals, again, I think this is looking really cool. What do you think? Which one are you going to be liking the most? Okay, generals, Bunal Brigade, lords and ladies, I hope you enjoyed that castle building nostalgia as much as I did. I am so stoked for these games where you can build your own castles and they're not just a big square and you have a chance to defend them against enemies. Now, what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below, are you going to be looking at Bergfried to build your own kind of city around a castle? Or are you going to be definitely jumping into Stronghold 4 and reliving that nostalgic magic from 20 years ago? Whatever it is, let me know in the comments below. And if you've made it this far, guys, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Also, if you're on mobile, please consider hyping down below. Just hit that one button real quick. It takes a second and it really pushes out the videos to the algorithm. I do appreciate it. Okay, lords and ladies, I will see you on the next castle wall. See you later.